Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So after 3 long months of waiting, our Artillery M1 Pro 3D printer finally showed up. We bought this one with our own money, no sponsorship, no freebies, just a printer we were genuinely curious about. At first glance it looked really promising, solid build quality, nice cable management and just an overall clean design. Honestly, we were impressed. But things took a pretty serious turn after we started testing it. And yeah, I mean serious.
Nine, six, nine. 869.
When we first unboxed it, everything looked great. The printer felt premium, the internal wiring was tidy, and the touchscreen interface was smooth. Even the small touches, like the way the cables are routed, showed attention to detail. Honestly, I thought, okay, this might be one of the best mid-range printers we've tested this year. But that excitement didn't last long. So here's where things got really concerning. After a few days of testing, we started hearing about people online reporting an electrical safety issue with this printer. And not just a random glitch, we're talking about a potential shock hazard. So we tested our unit, and yeah, it was true. Basically, the printer has an open rail that isn't properly grounded. That means if you touch the Z-bed rod and a metal screw at the same time, you could actually feel current running through you. We confirmed this on our own machine. And let's be honest, electricity running through any part of the frame that our user can touch, that's a huge red flag. So naturally, we contacted Artillery right away. We explained what we found, sent photos, everything. We were expecting a quick and serious response. Like, okay, this is bad, we'll look into it immediately. But their reply wasn't what we expected. They basically said they'd send us a new heated bed unit. But they didn't really acknowledge that there might be a grounding or electrical design issue behind it. And that didn't sit right with us. We weren't about to just swap in a new part and hope for the best, so we made the decision to send the printer back. Which honestly felt like a shame, because it had so much potential. Speaking about high potential, let's hear about our sponsor.
Welcome to 3D printing and CNC machining in all materials and colors. You know that part you just can't source? Let JLC 3DP make it for you, finding accurate, durable solutions to all your unique problems. Designed and made in 24 hours and shipped in 2 days. Custom printing starts at just 30 cents an item, and you'll get up to $70 off your first order. Visit us at jlc3dp.com and start your first order today.
The 3D printing community is one of the most passionate and detail-oriented groups out there. When people find issues like this, they dig deep. And they share that info so others stay safe. That's why it was disappointing to see Artillery stay silent for so long. It felt like they were just hoping it would blow over. But as more people started sharing their experiences, they finally spoke up. So recently, Artillery posted an official statement about all this on their website. Here's what they said, and I'll quote some parts. They stated that the M1 Pro does not leak 220 volt electricity, and that what users might be feeling is a light induced current coming from the heated bed. They say this is common in electronics and doesn't pose any real safety risk. They also mentioned that the printer has passed CE safety certification and that only some early production batches may show this issue due to design variations. They claim newer versions have been optimized to minimize or eliminate this effect. and they are offering a free heated bed replacement for anyone who reported the issue through their support email. Now, to be fair, it's good that they addressed it and offered replacements. But let's be honest here. If people are feeling any current through the frame, that still means something isn't grounded correctly. Even if it's induced and not a direct shock, users shouldn't be able to feel anything like that when touching a printer. So while I appreciate their statement, I still think this deserves more transparent testing data and clear technical explanations. Now, putting the safety issue aside for a moment, the printer actually performed pretty well. The printer's quality was solid, speed was decent, and it handled complex models without too much tuning. We even got fluid running on it, though it wasn't straightforward. Unfortunately, like many companies lately, Artillery tried to lock down some aspects of the printer, which is disappointing for the modding community. So in the end, the Artillery M1 Pro had real potential. It's a solid machine with good printing quality, clean design, and smart engineering in some areas. But it's hard to recommend a printer when there are unanswered safety questions and unclear communication from the manufacturer. We really hope Artillery continues improving and takes community feedback seriously, because they've built some great printers in the past. But when it comes to safety, there is just no room for "it's probably fine." If you already own the M1 Pro, I'd suggest reaching out to Artillery for that replacement bed, or at least testing your unit carefully before continuing to use it. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you found this helpful, give it a like. It really helps us out. And if you want more honest, independent 3D printing reviews, hit subscribe and ring that bell. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!